Okay, let's take this, I think it's 1988 on an E. Land Rover 90, genuine factory V8, but tuned, county station wagon for a spin. Ignition light comes up, or light doesn't in fairness, but I don't think there's anything amiss with it. But probably just the bulb gone in it. Starts nicely, starts well hot or cold this one. Now, this one has been tickled a bit by a company called Performance in Warrington, that are quite well known for their work on V8 engines, and it absolutely flies. We've had this in stock before, and the last owner's certainly looked after it in the time he's had it. There we go. Sounds fantastic and goes incredibly well. I did about 115 miles in it last night at certainly the sort of speeds that seem a bit indecent in a Defender, put it that way. I think a lot of traffic was looking on in amazement as I shot past them. It really does go nicely. And it's a genuine county station wagon, showing 158,000 miles. We last serviced it at 156,000 miles back in February of this year, 2011. You can probably hear it, sounds superb. It's got a set of 4-branch headers on it. I think the exhaust might be slightly bigger than standard one as well, but I can't be certain of that. You get a nice, when you back off the throttle, sometimes I think you get a nice pleasing sort of burp through the exhaust. But very, very torquey. Just been for its MOT today, and underneath it looks fantastic. Driving wise, no misfiring, hesitancy or overheating. It's fair to say, 'cause I think it's got a slightly wilder cam in it, that if it's sitting around and at low speed sometimes it can feel a little bit fluffy, but that's normal one of these that's been highly tuned, or been tuned a bit. But say no overheating or anything like that. We're in 5th gear now at 30 miles an hour, and it's not stuttering or fluffing at all here. Clutch is nice, gearbox is first class. It's the proper gearbox for the V8, because it is a genuine factory V8. No synchro problems or jumping out of gear or funny noises from the gearbox at all. And the transmission, if I back off sharply, there's almost no backlash in the transmission at all. I think we fitted a couple of new UJs and a new front differential to it last year, so it's all pretty good from that perspective. Just merest hint of backlash in the transmission, but no more than that, and that's treating it roughly. You can never tire the sound of these V8s. Steers properly, it goes exactly where it's placed. It's not wandering about all over the road, even though it's got fairly big tyres on it. It just does everything really quite well. There's precious few squeaks, bangs, rattles, clunks or groans or anything. Certainly nothing expensive sounding. All the instruments in front of me are all working properly. Heater blower seems to work. And as I say, really storms along. Not really an enormous amount more I can say about it, in fairness. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.com. action.AVI.co.uk for any further info. End.